Hi everyone, this is Ted Hodson. I'm a professor of statistics at Northern Kentucky University. I'm very sorry that I couldn't be with you at your orientation on Sunday, but I thought I'd prepare a very brief video to give you an overview of the edd812 course and what to expect in the course. Just first of all, some contact information about me should you need to get in touch with me. My phone number and email are on this page. One of the things that I've been using quite a bit with the off-campus students in particular is Skype. I find it's a very convenient way to meet. So my Skype ID is HodsonT1. If you send a request, then we can be connected via Skype and can easily meet that way. I've got four primary goals for the edd812 course. The first goal is to gain an intuitive understanding of both descriptive and inferential statistics. What you're going to find is that the topics in the course are pretty much the standard topics in an introductory statistics course. What I found over the years is that many students, even those who've had graduate and undergraduate and graduate courses in statistics, although they can perhaps do the procedures, they can plug the numbers into a software package and hit the button. Very few students have an understanding really of what they're doing and what's the significance of the output. We're going to focus on intuition and on making sense of the statistics. A second goal of the course is that we gain an experience with a statistical software package. The one that I tend to use in an introductory course like this is a StatCrunch. It is fairly cheap. Can be purchased for about $15 for, I think, a one-year license. And that is available at www.statcrunch.com. A third goal is to start thinking ahead to your exit slip from the program, which would be a thesis. So we want to start engaging in conversations, you and me and your colleagues, about research topics which are of interest to you and possibly others. One of the things that we're exploring here at NKU are collaborative dissertations. So what may be of interest to you might be of interest to others, something you could team up with and work on a thesis together. And fourth, we're going to delve into the process of making data-based decisions in your professional practice. One of the things that I like to do in the course is use data from students, from their workplace, and actually start to look at the data that is available to you now, how it can be analyzed, and what sort of understanding, what sort of decisions can be drawn from that data. I thought I'd give you just a really quick example, and this is from a project that was completed by an edd812 student several years ago. She is a superintendent at a regional mid-sized school district. She had purchased an ACT prep program, and obviously with the guarantees, tripling your reading speed and doubling your memory, improving your score is the primary claim of this ACT prep program. The data that we examined were students who were graduating in 2013, and they, as juniors, are required to take the ACT. As you see in this table of data, there were 95 students in the ACT 213 class. Their ACT, after they had taken the prep course, had a mean of 19. Students graduating in 2011 and 2012 did not have the prep course, so they served as a comparison. What we decided to do was actually compare 2013 to 2012 and 11 individually, but also to compare 2013 to 2011 and 12 combined. So as you see from this table of data, a mean of 19 for 2013 students versus a combined mean of 18.28 for 2011 and 12 students would seem to indicate that the ACT prep program works, improves scores. Digging a little deeper into the data, this would be a descriptive portion of the data. This is viewing these data as box and whiskers plots. 2011 and 2012 scores are on the top two lines. The 2013 is down on the bottom. From this, it's not so clear. It appears that these scores are approximately the same. Going to the next slide, however, there does appear to be a slight difference in 2013 scores versus 2011 and 2012 scores. A final graph, just to confuse things even a little bit more, as we examined the student scores on the ACT pre-test, which is called the plan. 2013 scores, the pre-test were at the top line, were about 17.2, ending up with a 19. If you look at the 2011 and 2012 scores, they both started, all those started about between 16 and 16.5, improving to somewhere between 18 and 18.5. So can we say, and here's the underlying question, can you really say that the gains, or the scores themselves, the improved score of 2013 students, is it truly due to the use of the ACT Prep program? This final slide seems to indicate that regardless of using the program, the gain from plan to ACT was about the same. The other thing to note is that the 2013 students seem to start out with a higher average. How do you factor that out? Those are the sorts of questions that we're going to consider in edd812. Some final information about the course. We are going to use course text as a resource. What I found is it's very helpful to have a book that you can refer to as we work through some of the topics. We'll also be completing some of the problems in the text. This course, text rather, Basic Practice of Statistics, and it's the 5th edition, so make sure it's the 5th, by David S. Moore, can be purchased used via Amazon for about $10. So I tried to pick a fairly affordable book. I would not purchase it new. Again, we're primarily going to be using it as a resource and for the problems that are included in the text. Each class period will include an assignment to be submitted, so there will be assignments that will come out of these. As you'll learn, they can be worked collaboratively, but these assignments will be the primary portion of your course grade for 812. Course materials, discussions, and possibly some assessments will occur on a course Blackboard site. Blackboard is the course organization software that Northern Kentucky uses. I'll have that site set up by the first class, and it will appear when you log into the Blackboard site itself. The course will appear. And finally, if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to contact me via phone or email. I will be emailing you. There'll be sort of a pre-course activity where I'll have you read an article and write a short math biography so I can learn a little bit about you and your goals for the course and the program. Again, I'm very sorry that I missed seeing you at the orientation. I look forward to seeing you in September. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a holler. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.